time comes.
Travis.
After you go shopping.
Hey, Wendy. Travis. Who's this?
I wish. Gravitated over to the little bit.
And they're England,
I don't know.
yeah, we went to their, went to lunch there.
I know they don't have it.
We went to lunch yesterday, and two friends that grew up across the street from each other.
Getting away.
This is last week. This was really nice.
Oh, no, no, this is also the, no, this is also the old.
How did that happen?
Turn around and she got away? Uh-oh.
I didn't know she did that. Oh, you didn't mean trouble. Ella, get over here. I know you want to say hello to everybody. Oh. Get over here. Lay down like a coach. Right here. Lay down. Lay down.
We don't want to have an action.
Rabbi, this is Linda Tree. This is Rich.
Oh, yeah, it's Howard. Yes, yes, Howard is our goalie. He used to play street hockey. Howard was our,
Susan.
70, she was living in first she moved out of the house, pretty close. Did she?
Oh, that's good.
And it'll be, yeah. Just so you know. I haven't seen it, but I saw Howard, there closing German house. Yeah, he used to come Saturday, he used to come.
Yeah, he used to with the, his daughter, no, actually,
I like your dog.
Sorry?
People don't get your head, your dog.
Well, technically, no, you're not supposed to. But she somehow got away from me before she went over.
It's her very extroverted nature.
Huh?
It's her extroverted nature.
Oh, my
Looking
God.
for Isia.
If my trainer were here, he would have hollered.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. That's right.
Three and a half. Oh, she's been in training since,
It's interesting. That's funny. Kim Circuit.
She graduated. She fully graduated.
she is, she's at prison.
Doing some hard time.
Well, she built him when I was.
That's a really nice show.
Not in town, but- I went there before training, and then she graduated from there. And we've been doing training ever since. But she passed, I think it's a final test. This past week. She's, yeah, I think she made it. I don't know if I passed, but she.
You should have a party.
Well,
Picked out certain
I'm working on
things
something
in
else.
the house to look like that and stuff like that.
Talking with
Now, all this help is like right now, it's 37, there's like 30 some odd houses. I think there's like 30 houses. Same time. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they were. I mean, except right. I'm pretty sure they were. Peterson. Peterson building back those days. Yes, yeah. Peterson, yeah. Yeah, they went, they got out of the home building, they got into the real estate business and stuff. Right.
I know several really very passionate.
say this week. I usually get it. Check my watch. Okay, I'm ready.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Temple Beth Tzedek. We begin this evening on page 1 with Ashrei.
Ashrei yoshvei betecha od yadalu chaselo. תהילת אדוני ידבר פיו ויברך כל עשור שם קודשו לעולם ועד ואנחנו נברך ימי עתה ועד עולם. Hallelujah.
For those in mourning or those observing Yartzeit, Mourner's Kaddish is on page 12.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבו וילמד דברו חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלו בזמן קריב ויאמרו
Amen.
יהי שמי רבו מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ויאמרו
Amen.
יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה לחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen.
עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen. A poem welcoming Shabbat by Ruth Bryn. God, help us now to make this new Shabbat. After noise, we seek quiet. After crowds of indifferent strangers, we seek to touch those we love. After concentration on work and responsibility, we seek freedom to meditate, to listen to our inward selves. We open our eyes to the hidden beauties and the infinite possibilities in the world you are creating. We break open the gates of the reservoirs of goodness and kindness in ourselves and in others. We reach toward one holy, perfect moment of Shabbat. And we welcome that holy, perfect moment of Shabbat on page 14 with Yedid Nefesh.
ידיד נפש אב הרחמן משוך עבדך אל רצונך ירוץ עבדך כמו אייל ישתחווה אל מול הדרך ירב לו ידידותך מנופת צוף וכל טעם הדור נאה זיו העולם נפשי חולת אהבתך אנא אלנה רפנה לה בהרות לה נועם זיווך אז תתחזק ותתרפא והייתה לך שפחת עולם ותקיימו רחמך וחוסנו על בן אוהבך כי זה כמו נחשוף לראות בתפארת עוזך אנא אלי מחמד ליבי חושנה ואל תתעלם יגלנה ופרוס חביב עלי את סוכת שלומך Ta'ir eretz mikvodach, nagila v'nismecha bach, maher ahuv kiva moed, v'choneini kimei olam. Yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai lai lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai lai lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai lai lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 lai, yala lai 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 la la lai lai lai, lai 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 lai, la la lai 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 la la lai 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 lai, la la lai 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 la la lai lai lai, ya la lai 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 la la lai lai lai, ya la lai 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 lai, ya la lai 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 lai, ya la lai 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 lai, la la lai lai lai, ya la lai 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 lai, ya la lai 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 lai, ya la lai lai lai, ya la lai lai lai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letzur yishenu, nekadmo fonav betoda. Naria, naria, letzur yishenu, bizmirot naria lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Arboim shana kud bedor, va'omaram to'ele vavhem, v'hem lo yodu derachai, asher nishbati v'yapim yevon el menuchati. Shirul Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz, Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato, Sapru v'goyim kevodo, V'chol ha'amim nifleotav, Ki gadol Adonai, Umhulal meyor, no rahu, Al kol Elohim, lai lai lai, ki kol Elohei ho'amim elilim, v'adonai shomayim osa, ha'void ve'hador lefanav, ois v'tiferet b'mikdosho, havul Adonai mishpechot amim, havul Adonai kavod va'oz, havul Adonai kevod shemo, Se'o mincha, uva'o lechatzroi tov, elai, 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 ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, chilu mipono v'kol ha'oretz, imru v'goyim Adonai moloch, afti kontev elebal timot, yodiyin amim b'mei shorim, yismechu hashamayim v'togel ha'oretz, Yeram hayam omelo yalo sodai v'chol asher bo lai 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 oz yeranenu kolatze yoar lifnei Adonai ki kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amim be'emunato Lai 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 lai.
Continue individually on page 17.
Or zaru ala tzadik ul yishre'lev simcha simchu tzadikim baronai v'hodu lezecher kodesho mizmor shiru ladonai shir chadash ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yemino uzro hakodsho hodia adonai yeshuato le'enei hagoyim gilot tzidkato Zochar chasto ve'emunato levei Yisrael ra'u chol afsei haaretz et Yeshuat Eloheinu hariyul Adonai kol haaretz pitzchu v'ranenu ve'zameru zamru l'Adonai bechinor v'kol zimra b'chatzot tzarot v'kol shofar Hariyo lifnei hamelech Adonai Yiram hayam umelo Tevel veyoshveva Neharot yimcha uchaf Yachar hariyim yiranenu Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz Yishpot tevel b'tzedek Ve'amim b'mesharim Lai 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 lai
You individually on page 19.
We are name. Ramamu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu lahar kodesho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
We rise on page 20.
Mizmor leDavid, havul Adonai ben Elim, havul Adonai, kavod va'oz, lai, havul Adonai, kevod shemo, shtachavul Adonai b'hadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamoyim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai. Al mayim rabim kol Adonai b'koach lai kol Adonai behador kol Adonai shover arozim v'yishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon v'yarkidem kemo egel levanon V'siryon kemo v'neremim lai kol Adonai chotzev lahavot esh kol Adonai yachil Adonai midbar kodesh kol Adonai yecholel ayolot v'yechesof Ye'arot u'v'heichalo kula merkavod lai Adonai lama bul yoshav yeshev Adonai melech le'olam Adonai oz le'amo yitein Adonai yevarech es amo v'shalom lai
You may be seated. We continue with Chadodi on page 21. When we reach the final stanza on verse 22, we will rise and face the door to greet the Shabbat bride.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, ishmi'anu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad, ushmo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'letila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor habracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh v'machshavot techila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, kum mitzei mitoicha hafecha rabelach shevet v'yemek habacha v'hu yachamol alaychem la. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Hitnari me'afor kumi livshi bigdei tifaretecha mi aliyad ben Yishai bet alach mi korva el nafshi ge'ala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Hit orari kiva orech kumi uri shir daberi kavod Adonai alayich nigala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lo tevoshi v'lo tikol mi matish tochachi o matemi boch yechesu aniyei ami v'nivneta ir altila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat. V'hayu l'mshisa shavoi sayich v'rocha kukal mevalayich yasis alayich Elohayich kimsos chatan al kala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Yaminu smolati yifrotzi v'et Adonai taritzi al yad ish ben partzi v'nismecha v'nagila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Bo'i v'shalom ateres balo gam b'simcha uvetzolo toch emune am segula. Bo'i chala lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela.
You may be seated. We continue on page 23.
I'll get it. Tzadika tamar yifrach keres balvanon yisgesh tulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenovon beseva deshenim veralanim yeyu lehagir ki yashar Adonai tzuri velo avlatabo. עדותיך נאמנו מאוד לביתך נאהב הקודש, אדוני לאורך ימים.
Kaddish is on page 24.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון ויומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו,
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו,
Amen.
יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו,
Amen.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו.
Shabbat Shalom. It was January 1996. I was a middle schooler living in Maryland when what became known as the blizzard of 96 hit us. It still holds a record for one of the top 3 biggest snowstorms on record, with 30 inches falling over 3 days, which is obviously not as remarkable compared to the kind of snow that we know about. But in Maryland, where there's approximately 1 plow for the entire state, it's a big deal. In Maryland, each household has a shovel, probably, and that's about it. And a plow will eventually come and do the roads, but I lived in a townhouse community. We had a court where everyone parked, and it took someone running out to find the plow, everyone chipping in some money to get him to actually do the court where we lived. And while we waited for that to happen, we all went out and shoveled. I had no clue what I was doing, really. I think I was just old enough to be invited to the shoveling party. And I was kind of moving the snow back and forth, but nothing too efficient. And so my next door neighbor tried to give me some pointers. And I responded with one of my classic eye rolls and was not particularly interested in receiving his advice. I didn't really want to be shoveling in the first place, nor did I want to be corrected that I was doing it wrong. He, of course, was completely right in trying to teach me a life skill, especially considering where I live now. And I was lacking the humility to receive his corrective feedback. Humility is the quality that in our tradition is most ascribed to Moses. We, of course, see this in his initial refusal to lead the Israelites out of Egypt when God calls him at the burning bush. But his humility continues to present itself even after Moses has led the Israelites across the Red Sea to liberation. The Torah portion opens this week with Moses having a friendly sit-down with his father-in-law, Jethro. Jethro is not an Israelite. He's a Midianite priest, and he was therefore not part of the Exodus. And so Moses fills in Jethro on everything that took place. And Jethro is thrilled. He's so grateful to God for all that God has done for the Israelites that he makes an offering to God and shares a beautiful meal with Moses and Aaron and all of the elders. The next day, Moses takes his seat as the magistrate, and all of the people from morning to night gather, waiting in line, to ask Moses for help with their problems. They see Moses as a conduit to God, and when they need help resolving a dispute or making a big decision, they line up in front of Moses to seek divine wisdom. Jethro observes this and says, I'll paraphrase, "This is not sustainable. You will get burnt out. You cannot do this alone. You need to delegate." And so Jethro proposes a system where Moses can seek out upstanding individuals with good judgment to serve as local chiefs who can handle all of the minor issues among the people. And then if there's something that's above their pay grade, it can be escalated to Moses' attention. Can I speak to your supervisor, essentially? The Torah tells us that Moses likes this advice. He accepts it. Moses heeded his father-in-law and did just as he said. Let us turn back to the idea of Moses' humility as we think about this story. A retired professor of the Jewish Theological Seminary and former student of the great Israeli Torah scholar and teacher Nechama Leibowitz, someone named Walter Herzberg, points out that there is debate among the Jewish commentators about where exactly in this story Moses exhibits his classic humility. One commentator, Tzorah Hamor, he's of 15th century Spain and North Africa, he says that Moses is humble because he takes Jethro's advice. Unlike me and the snow shovel, Moses hears the logic in Jethro's plan, and he doesn't argue or roll his eyes. He takes the help where he can get it. It doesn't need to be his idea for it to be a good idea, and he appreciates his need for a change of course. But another commentator disagrees, Or HaChaim of the early 18th century in Morocco and Jerusalem. He points out Jethro is an outsider. While a less humble individual might not accept advice from someone outside of the tribe, Moses is willing to listen and to accept that some wisdom is universal. This commentator adds that God didn't give the Torah to the Israelites because they are smarter than the other nations. Rather, it's that God loved Abraham and the patriarchs in a special way and gave Torah as a gift. And this is an important lesson in humility for all of us, that being chosen doesn't make us superior. It means that we are fortunate to be recipients of a gift that was given with love. The last commentator that Professor Herzberg cites is the Abarbanel from 15th century Spain. And he says that actually Jethro's advice was not particularly brilliant. Anyone could see that it was not sustainable for one person, Moses, to spend all day listening and solving everyone's problems. They already had come up with this plan, actually, and they just hadn't implemented it yet at the time that Jethro visited. They were waiting for actually receiving the Torah in a couple of days. And so Moses' humility actually is evident while he just sat there and let Jethro mansplain the concept of a judicial system to him. And he didn't interrupt or tell him that he was already going to do this in a couple of days. I think we've all been in this situation before. And how often have we felt the need to interject and say, yeah, I already thought of that, or I know that already. And while we don't want to be perceived by the person we're talking to as not on the ball, surely there are times where we can just sit and let others share their insights with us. We can give them the gift of passing along the wisdom that they have gained, often the hard way, through solving their own challenges. Or perhaps someone helped them, and so it's meaningful to them to pay it forward to us. Some advice is just not helpful, and some advice is life-changing. And sometimes we just need to look beyond the source in order to extract the pearls of wisdom. We, of course, will never know unless we listen in the first place. May we be receptive to the gift of someone offering us their counsel, trying to help us through hard times, and recognize when it comes from a place of caring. May we learn from Moses to be humble for our own sake and to better serve those around us. Shabbat Shalom. We continue now with the Kaddish that we recite in memory of those who perished during the Holocaust, victims of terror and disaster and strife around the world, and those who have no one to recite Kaddish for them. Page 24. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divra kirutei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mivarach le'olam ulamei amaya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha b'rechu. Le'ela minkol berachata v'shirata, tush v'chata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alama v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We remain standing and turn to page 28 for Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated.
Umavir yom umevi loyla, umavdil ben yom uvein loyla, Adonai tzvaot shemo, el chai v'kayam et tamid yimlach aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hamari v'aravim, ahavat olam beit Yisrael, amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpat, Otanu limadeta, al ken Adonai Eloheinu, v'shachbeinu v'kumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed, ki hem chayenu, v'yoreh Yameinu uvahem negeh yomam v'layla v'yahavotecha al tosim imenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha ve'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veisecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yodecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'ishorecha. Adonai Elohechem emet. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל הכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות תוסף אלה, מלכותך רובנך בקיים לפני משה, זה אלינו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם מבואר, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
We rise on page 34 for Vishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינופש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבו, יעלמו דברו חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגולו בזמן קריב יאמרו. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו.
We continue with the silent Amidah beginning on page 35A or B. Our service continues on page 47.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
You may be seated.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Konei Shomayim va'aretz. Magen avod bidevaro, Mechaye metim b'mamaro, Ha'el hakadosh she'en kamohu, Hameniach le'amo, B'yom Shabbat kodsho, Kivam ratza lehaniach lahem, Kivam ratza lehaniach lahem, לפניו נעבור ביראה ופחד, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיר מעין הברכות אל ההודעות. אדון השלום מקדש השבת ומברך שביעי, ומניח בקדושה לימדו שני עונג, זכר למעשה וראשית. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, רצה ומנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך, ותן חלקנו בתורתך, סבנו מטובך, ושמחנו בישועתך, וטהר ליבנו לעבדך באמת, והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה וברצון שבת קודשך, וינוחו וישראל מקדשי שמך. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. יתקרא ויקדש שמי רבה, בעולמו דברו חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכונו ויומכונו וחיי כל בית ישראל, בגולה ובזמן קרוב ויאמרו, יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה, לעילה מנקבחתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן ביולמה ואמרו, תתקבל צלותנו ואותן דכל ישראל, קדם אבוהון דבשמי ואמרו, יהי שלום רבו מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו.
You rise for Kiddush, page 49.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגופן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה וראשית. כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
We continue with Aleinu, page 51.
Oleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'teit gedula l'yotze bereshit shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot velo samanu k'mishpechot adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. It's at this time that we remember those whom we've lost. I want to welcome Linda Trieger, who's here with us tonight, and offer her our condolences on the recent loss of her brother, Gary. We also remember the following loved ones of our congregation: Abraham Ackerman, Martha Bernhard, Adrian Blinkoff, Sarah Bronstein, Lee Brownstein, Joel Kamhai, Jacob Cohen, Bertha Deutscher, Andrew Paul Eisen, Lottie Fink, Edith Frankel, Harold Gandel, Bella Goldschmidt, Sophie Gorski, Lothar Gottlieb, Joel Grossman, Betty Hannaford, Howard Haney, Faye Himmelfarb, Gertrude Horowitz, Jacob Isaacs, Ruth J., Olga Candib, Pessy Katz, Rose Klein, Esther Kolkowitz, Joe Costner, Sanford Kulik, Thelma Com Kushner, Joseph Lazar, Ann Lazarson, Morris Leader, Hyman Levin, Sadie Levine, Barnett Levitt, Lester Max, Norma Morse, Seymour Pliss, Jeanette Popkin, Florence Pozzarni, Harry Prezant, Morris Ressman, Barrick Bernard Rosenbergs, Stella Saphir, Beth Gollum Sarin, Benjamin Schrut, Abe Schrut, Sylvia Seidenberg, Howard S. Shapiro, Vera R. Schlesser, Etta Shore, David Shoup, Maurice Slesnick, Ann Stern, Dorothy Strauss, H. June Vanglish, Molly Waxman, Helen Weinberg, Rose Weinstein, Jenny Weintraub, and Myrtle Zubkoff. I invite you to rise and share the names of those that you're remembering tonight, as well as your relationship with them.
Andy Paul Eisen was my son.
We recite Mourner's Kaddish, page 52. I invite all in mourning and those observing Yortzeit to rise. Yitgadal, v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, v'yalama divra kirute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shemei rabbah mivorach leolam ulamei almaya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha b'richu, le'ela minkol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran b'alma v'yimru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya. Ayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Say Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. May their memories be for a blessing. You may be seated. I'd like to call forward our president, Linda Boxer, with announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi remembers when there was 30 inches of snow in Maryland. I remember when I flew in for our youngest grandchild's birth and the snow was over my head. You would have been lost. It was an adventure. And they didn't learn their lesson. They still only had one snowplow. That was 14 years ago next week. Thank you to Rabbi Rich and Cantor Spindler for leading us in services this evening. I hope you all took the time this morning to read Rabbi's Drash on the Federation News Blast. We can learn more that way. Services tomorrow morning at 9:30. The days grow longer. Mariv and Havdalah will begin at 6:15 tomorrow evening with the Zoom link opening a few minutes beforehand. Please support our daily minyan morning and evening. And on Wednesday evening, stay a little bit longer and join us for the healing service. Join Rabbi Rich's Lunchtime Torah Express on Zoom on Tuesdays at noon. Torah Talk on Tuesdays and Mishpacha is held monthly for the youngsters of our congregation. Save Your Dashes tapes, buy a raffle ticket to win a hand-knit sweater, and shop in our Judaica shop to support our women's network. Our partnership with JFS continues, and watch for more information about how to de-stress. Registration is open for Link Adult Jewish Learning classes. They begin Thursday. Yes. Rabbi Rich is teaching a class, and so is our cantorial intern, Zahava Fried. Purim is coming, so be sure and send your Mishalach Manot to fellow congregants. And Women's Network is providing an opportunity to send out Purim greeting cards. Do one, do both, do it all. Join us Sunday, this week, as we receive a plaque designating Temple Beth Tzedek as the first universal design sacred space. We're special. Make your reservations for a super dinner with a Super Bowl motif next Friday. And please remember that week services will be at 7:15, the dinner will be at 6 p.m., and then dinner will follow at about 7:15. I'm sorry? Service will be at 7:15. Yeah, service will be at 7:15. Thank you, Cantor. Our website is being kept up to date with what's going on here, what's going on around the world, and how we can help Israel. And more information about all these activities can be found on our website and in the flyer. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We conclude with Adon Olam, page 54.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו, להכבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, וצור חבלי, בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, בידו אבקיד רוחי בארישן, ויעירה, ועם רוחי גבייתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא, אדוני לי ולא יירא. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
I like blue as my, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear the news?
No. Whisper.
Yeah, Mom. Dad drove home, kept her cold, now she's wearing PJs. That was the... What?
Thank you.
But it's too long, I had to.
You helped out? Thank you.
Yeah. And then Miriam stayed while I went home. And I heard at the door that it was on the table. And then Miriam put her sweater on. And then Dad, Daryl was also just waiting. Because I ran, grabbed it, got it down. Don't you love her outfit? I made it song. It's pajamas. How are you? Who else is it? I don't know. Because we were talking here, and then I just found her part-time job.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
But I'm not sure.
Yes, I remember.
Who wants that? Who's in the working night? No, but I volunteered in that area. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna be matching up tips, regular kids.
Okay, I'm bracing myself.
Once they go away to college.
Okay, so there will be a rebound. Okay, that's very good. Shabbos, and I finally remembered to wear a certain pin. I just say, please, put it in the word. I want to make sure. I have a negative before. I know, I showed on you, so I don't know what you're saying. I love your coat, by the way. It looks so nice and warm.
It is very nice.
Despite the cold weather you had.
I have a few days this year. It's heavy.
It looks like he does the job.
Substantial.
Yeah, good.
How are you?
Good. You're doing well, yes. How's your day? Back was out already. We're back.
The library's open. The kids are back. Everybody's excited. The furniture's all installed. I know.
Well, that's right. I need to remember. In March, it's going to be time to nominate.
Yes. I have to remember. So I need the name of the people working in the capital project. That's what I need.
Yeah, I'll let me try to remember I'll let you know the application and you can relay it to the appropriate people.
Very nice of you. Yeah, I'll certainly do that.
You say hi? I'm probably missing a word. Can you say hi? Hi. Now, this is a very interesting, well, it's a nice Israeli candy. Why it's in there, I don't know. These are the mysteries. Maybe next time you'll try to let the TSA maybe bring some of the Boca Raton weather back with you. Oh, it was an icky week weather-wise there too? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Until double the temperature you'd have back home. Yeah. Oh, for all the yeah. Oh yeah, one of the local ladies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, but fortunately they knew you were coming. So wait, what did you do on like Shabbat morning when people did a RSVP to mention they're attending? Is that week? for Cheryl, but it turns out that her mom already had an envelope for them, and so she picked them up the following morning. Yeah. So there was a Federation board meeting, and she asked me, as we were leaving, like, oh, what time does Kim come in? She's like, oh, because I'm going down to Florida to visit my folks. I didn't get to it. I'm sorry, I could, but I was not, but then when you say you didn't have any, I was like, let me not. Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, you like to do the rabbi counting on you to like to do that menorah and like eating boards and then loaded the babies into the car and set off.
But it's
Don't worry, Angelica. The end carpool left while we're taping this in the theater.
yeah.
Soon as the grown-ups back up from the baby festival for the meeting.
All right.
Angelica decided not to take any chances. She went off to find the television.
Oh, did the ladies get to help? You didn't bring a membership application to the bride?
I told you not to put the lights on now.
Oh, nice.
All right, here's.
Yeah.
I'll put it down.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, well, Shabbat Shalom. We'll see you soon.
Yes,
that's right.
All right. Might be sushi. All right, girls.
You're going back all over.
We will also